The level 1 Stalfos NSU room is a fairly straightforward room, both on our way to the bow as well as on the way back. On the world record route, as well as many other routes, when you enter the room, you'll have a Stalfos directly in front of you, which contains the key that we want to pick up. The easiest and quickest method to accomplish our goal is to walk straight north, stab the Stalfos, and continue walking through his iframes on the way to the door. Let's take a look now. Alright, so let's break this down on exactly what happened here. Again, we have the Stalfos right in front of us, which is handy because he's right in the path that we want to go anyway. If we advance this forward, what you can see is Link is going to stab the Stalfos, and then using the iframes, which will last for 0.8 seconds or 48 frames, you're going to see Link able to pass through the Stalfos without killing it, grab the key, and he's able to get just past the Stalfos by the time the iframes wear out. The only time you're actually going to stop is when Link is swinging his sword. Otherwise, the movement is continuously straightforward to the door. Now, the other handy thing that you'll see is that when Link touches the door, there's a small moment in time where Link has to wait for that door to open. So while that's happening, you see Link do a whip around with the sword, come back, hit the Stalfos to kill it, and what that's going to do is it's going to increment his counter up here in preparation for the next room. Again, Link is moving north, stabbing through, and then if you need to build the count, while the door is opening, you can actually whip back around and kill this Stalfos, which increases the count. So you can kill the Stalfos down here, you can take 2 shots and then advance north, the key's there laying on the ground, just keep going forward. But this is the easiest way. You're giving up some time by doing all the combat down here. So the way it was done up here is exactly what you want to see. Alright, let's watch that movement one more time. So just very quick, fluid movement all the way through the room, not stopping for anything. You gotta swing the sword and that's it. Other than that, you're just going straight to the door, whip back around, get that extra shot, get him up to 7. Now you can see 7 on the consecutive counter. So that's what's going to tell you whether or not you need to kill this Stalfos in here is your counts. You're looking to set up either your global and or your consecutive counter for the gorillas in the next room. Again, you know if you know the drop tables, you can set up the global counter in order to get a bomb chance, as well as get your consecutive either 5er or bomb off those gorillas. So that's how you know if you're going to need to kill this Stalfos that's in the middle, or if you're just going to need to push through and keep going, is to build your counts to set that up for the next room there. Alright, so let's compare now the time difference between doing that whip around and killing the Stalfos and just continuing forward. And you can see it's not much time at all. Alright, so we had a 4:27 leaving this room with killing that Stalfos. So now we're going to run this through. We're going to see Link go straight through, use the iframes again, stab, get the key. Everything's exactly the same as it was before, only this time he's not going to do the whip back, and you're going to see the time difference is very, very short. So 4:22 there. So again, you're not giving up much time by building that count there. So this is one of the more beneficial places to increment your counts. Is on that Stalfos, it's basically free in time for you. So if you're playing level 1 right and you've gone through the gel room and you've got your count about where you want it, but you just need one more to bump it up there, that trade-off in time is very minor, and it's something you definitely want to take advantage of if you need to build that count again. On the way back through here, after grabbing the bow, this is very straightforward. There's only 2 Stalfos here on the left on the world record route. All you got to do is walk straight south. Nothing's in your way. Just get to the door. So that's the 3 Stalfos NSU room. Very basic, very straightforward. But again, a couple small minor techniques that'll save you some time. One is the push through here. You can use the iframes, again, 0.8 seconds to get through this Stalfos, grab the key. And then while you're popping this door open, if you want to whip back through, kill the Stalfos, finish them off. That'll help build the count. Again, it does not take much time to do that. But using those techniques, keep walking. That's going to get you out of here as fast as you can. Leaving here again, very simple. All you got to do is walk south, but hopefully that will clear up the NSU room for you and help you get as low of a level 1 time as possible.